Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for able to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start with today's morning show. Alright, so reports reaching us from the London Evening Standard. Now be the fact say we want to learn when our players will come back from injury. So they're going to talk about Martin Odegaard, Piero Hincapié, Noni Madueke, their latest news and their return dates. Now, for Martin Odegaard will be our captain. So Odegaard is expected to return on November 23rd against Tottenham Hotspur, who will play at home. So then they say now the match they don't identify say Odegaard go prepare for, because I think yesterday the BBC journalist Sammy Mokbel broke the story that Odegaard is going to be out till like late November. Yes. So Fabrizio Romano even say ending of November. So now this particular match, then say Odegaard they plan to return for. Yes, I know that this match now very like the biggest match for Arsenal. You get anytime way season don't start, we check calendar and the first match most fans for London they go check say when will they play Spurs, when will they play Spurs for home. Yeah, so now be that. Now, apart from that particular one, so the body check Noni Madueke, because people don't even forget Noni Madueke now our player because of the injury. So Noni Madueke also is going to be coming back early November, the same November with Odegaard, but your own will be early. Then Odegaard will be late. So maybe first week, second week, I don't know. Now the guy they expected to return, it gets to help us beef our squad, because many games still on offer. So it will be very key. We need the guy because even though he don't really score much, not really do much, but in presence for the team, I think nobody would argue that they didn't really like what he gave us. What he give us, if to say in there available last season to give us that same thing when Saka come out miss 19 games, Saka miss 19, you know what be 19 games. You know the impact when forget for those 19 games. How many goals for don't score, assist for don't make. But it just happened. So now so it just be, but we just hope say this season we not go experience what you experienced last season. God forbid, I don't even pray for my nearest enemy. They go to see last season, my no good. Yes. Now apart from that, you know, say you get another player who sign. The guy never really starts any match for Arsenal. So far so good. We've only seen him play like maybe 10-15 minutes. So that's Piero Hincapié. So he's expected to return after this international break. In fact, they say the match against Fulham, India expected to feature in the squad. Whether I go play, nobody really knows. But he will be part of the squad. In fact, me, I have a selection dilemma. Because put yourself in Arteta's shoes. Assuming say Piero Hincapié don't come back now, fully ready, fully fit. You have Hincapié, you have Calafiori, you have Maestro. Who will start? Who will come in later? Or maybe Hincapié, remember say for your own country, I think Ecuador, for your own country, they play left-sided centre back. So maybe you will see a situation whereby if Arsenal they win 2-0, 3-1, all those kinds of things, 80 minutes, 10 minutes to go, they might start removing Gabriel Magalhaes to give him rest and to afford him standing ovation. Because guess what kind of match you say you go play. When we say 2 minutes to go, referee go coach go come out you so that the fans of the watch go fit stand, give you that ovation. Standing committee, they will give you that ovation. Instead, you go happy say confirm, yes, maximum respect. So now what me I see. Because we have so much quality now. Yes. If everybody they fit, that would be the way me I see so far so good. Now, away from that, if you check the Arsenal website, so Arsenal when they post waiting some of their players waiting for international level, they do. Like for instance, Trossard helped Belgium to beat Wales. Trossard also scored in the game. So Trossard carrying in club form, carry and go country. They do very well for them. So Leandro Trossard found the net to help Belgium defeat Wales in a 6-goal thriller in Cardiff. Now, apart from that one, if you read the entirety of the reports, they talk about other Arsenal players who still there for the international duty, who still play fantastically well. For instance, that's William Saliba played 90 minutes as France played out a truly 2-2 draw with Iceland in Reykjavik. So Saliba said, I believe after this match, Saliba will come back to England. That even never even come back already. So a victory would have been enough for France to qualify, but because they did not win, So it looked like they go still wait till the next game. Yes, even Felipe Mateta played his debut and he scored on his debut. So Mr. Wade happy with that. Remember, I said Mbappe get injury, so Mbappe not involved. So maybe that's why they draw. They say Mbappe play, maybe they for win. Apart from that one, Victor Gyökeres, that guy with Isaac. I know for now, I can tell you for free, say those ones don't go World Cup because by then the bottom of the table with 1 point. So in Stockholm, Victor Gyökeres played the whole match as Sweden fell to a 1-0 defeat to Kosovo. Imagine Kosovo, they beat Sweden with Isaac, Gyökeres, all the players who did there in World Cup qualifying. It's crazy, man. Now, finally, Ito Nwaneri also represented England under 21. He played 79 minutes. They win 1-0 over Andorra at Pride Park. So Eden was starting back-to-back games for the Young Lions, having created an assist in a 4-0 win against Moldova last week. So the person who scored the goal, the only goal of the game, Tyreek George. So Tyreek George, he got the goal. So myself, I did happy for this player. But my major takeaway, I say, even though some don't score, some don't really do well, their country really do well, but individually, injury. Many of our players already escape injury. Because remember the ones who will play today. Our prayer and make them also escape injury. No one hear any story. As they carry them, heal and hurt, give their national team, make themselves carry the players, give us back in the same condition, if not better. So now what will they ask for? Now, Zinedine Zidane, when they hail one of the Arsenal targets, we and Roberta, they look so if you go sign for January. And they're talking about Yildiz, Kenan Yildiz. So Zinedine Zidane praised, this report is from the Daily Express. So Zinedine Zidane praised the abilities of Arsenal targets Kenan Yildiz as the youngster continues to impress. The Gunners have long coveted the forward and recently dispatched scouts to monitor the 20-year-old during his outing against AC Milan. For you don't say we're interested to the level, so we send scouts, but they go watch him. So if you watch or if you look what Zidane talks, if you read the entirety of the report, Zidane say he like the boy. So the boy will score goals in the display, but there's still room for improvements. And the entirety of the report also stipulated that Arsenal may go in January for this Kenan Yildiz. But if you listen to earlier reports, so then talk say Arsenal go offer Gabriel Jesus plus 50 million. I don't know the veracity of that particular report, but what I can tell you is that the interest between Arsenal and this Kenan Yildiz, the interest is accurate, concrete interest. Arsenal like him, especially Berta. Yes, Berta really bad with the guy. So, but whether Juventus go buy it, can't carry the player give us, that's another different discussion. Yes, I don't think even if it go happen, why would it happen in January? Put yourself in Juventus shoes. You are going for the Scudetto. You are going for top 4. You want to qualify for the Champions League. Why would you sell one of your prize assets, even if you want to sell them? You would like to sell them for summer, where you get like so much opportunity to replace them. So if I make the Juventus shoes now, what thing I go do? So I don't really think this deal is going to be a reality in January. Now, my own humble opinion be that. Now, moving on. Fabrizio Romano can let us know what's in Kylian Mbappe they talk. So say early on for Mbappe career, they compare him to Henry, compare him to Pele, because Henry, because of say the way the guy did very rapid, LSM was rapid in his own time. So they ask and say, she did tough. Say people they compare you to this great man. So him say you not tough anything because for your mind, he no say no did their level. I like this type of humble assertions, Say no did their level. So once you by yourself, you don't say no did their level, then it will really disturb you in any way, shape, or form. So it's not really the reason towards that direction. Now, I want to watch Sky Sports Football. So one of the pundits when we talk about Martin Odegaard, I was watching it this morning. So he said I would have Martin Odegaard as possibly the most gifted player in the Premier League. Following reports suggesting that Martin Odegaard could be out for 6 weeks, they could ask how big of a loss would it be for Arsenal to be without their captain, because some people they say na boost for Liverpool, say Odegaard no dey. But I tend to disagree with that line of thoughts because this is not last season. Maybe say we don't get adequate, with emphasis on that adequate reinforcement or cover for Odegaard. If na last season now, Odegaard come out, all of us are going to say, the season don't finish. No fit win the league again. But now, God don't bless us. We have able men or man who if we handle that number 10 position in a very easy. Unless maybe something can't do a very easy. I'll quite fear say maybe the level will drop, because I want to believe that the level of Odegaard cannot be equal with the level of Nwaneri, but you can still compare some kind of characteristics between Odegaard and Eberechi Eze. Like I always say, I prefer Eberechi Eze when it comes to goal threats in front of goal to Odegaard, but when it comes to vision, Odegaard has a better vision. You get all these things that are objective facts. Nobody they argue and gets. But in Eberechi Eze, we have a very a good attacking number 10. If you handle that position until Odegaard will come back. So it's a loss. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it is a big loss. Just like if it were last season. So it's a loss, quite alright. But I don't think the way Sky Sports is frame that it's a big loss. Yes. Being the most gifted player in the EPL, I think that's a fast stretch. Don't forget to me, I'm the Arsenal fan. No, come on. Most gifted EPL, come on. I don't really think that's the truth. But what do I really think about what this Sky Sports they talk? Let me know your own thoughts in the comment section. What you hear when Sky Sports say Martin Odegaard is possibly the most gifted player. Come on, I don't think, for me, I don't really think that holds water. Now, away from that, Professor Romano Conde tell us what is João Laporta, the Barcelona president, talk. He said, I believe in God. He helps me believe. Though I'm not a practicing Catholic, heaven for me is the place where every 5 minutes Barcelona score against Real Madrid. When I read this report, I just laugh. For you to know how deep the rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona is, you get the rivalry deep gone. You get we've often made this kind of statements. That's a vision. I always say classical. Now, did you know this particular statistics now they put out there? I never knew it. I just knew this today. I was today's years old when I knew this. Cristiano Ronaldo played 27 games before scoring his first Champions League goal, which means he don't play different campaign, because 27 games, not be 1 year, not be one Champions League campaign, be that now. He don't play many campaigns for Champions League, many games for Champions League before he scoring his first Champions League goal. Imagine saying that today's era, you just play ordinary 10 Champions League games, you never score one goal, but they don't brand you shit backer. But at the end of the day, he is now the all-time Champions League top scorer, which means all those 27 games, even those who don't score ahead of him, those who don't score plenty, even before he entered the Champions League, those who don't score before him, at the end of the day now, he don't surpass everybody. You get. So when I saw this, and this is a motivation for some strikers to say they don't really score, they will look this and say, the way I take starts don't really matter, or the way I take finish. God. So I just imagine the waiting the media will talk during those 27 games. Waiting the media will talk about the Champions League. This guy's not clinical, this guy's a shit packer, this guy's not proficient, he's not efficient. What are we using it for? You get? But look at him today. Don't that's it just be it happen like that. Now La Liga presidents, when they talk, say Real Madrid, see, Real Madrid they criticize, say why Barcelona and Villarreal will go United States of America go to play La Liga match. It don't make any sense. Now the president of La Liga call it to say Real Madrid don't like anything with La Liga they do. So they can say nothing about this. The match is possible because the clubs want it, the players want it, and the fans want it. But the thing where La Liga president can't fail to tell the media, they say the people who even approve this thing, UEFA them, FIFA them, they later said they are in regret that they would not have done this, or they should not have done this. Say this is not a precedent. Say that, which means they no go try them again. But La Liga presidents omitted that particular information, which is called lying by omission. Because it's supposed to tell me that the whole story gets. Not the only Real Madrid the objects, because they make it look like this La Liga president the boss. I just don't understand the type of president with this man piece of that. He just hates Real Madrid. Then come out of Real Madrid, you don't really like him. Gets. Many people just imagine that they carry our game that they don't go plan for Italy. You know, the people they para. It don't really make any sense. Because if they do one for Barcelona, why not do one for Real Madrid? Why not do one for Atletico Madrid? Why not do one for Getafe? Why not do one for others? So it don't really make any sense. But the world we are in today, some things they favor some people and they no go favor others. Now, Kylian Mbappe when they talk, say he already speak with Ibrahim Konate, and Konate don't give him a word, say he go join Real Madrid. Say in fact, Konate they wait for Real Madrid offer. When I saw this story, I was very, very happy. Say yes, make Konate go, yes, because no Liverpool will be so much weakened. Because if they bring new person, the new person to stay acclimatized to their new system, it will be very, very easy. And I know that new person they will find. Now be Maguire, and I can tell you for free. Maguire, you know, they go there because many other bigger teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, they don't get involved for when Maguire did. So that one no mean say Maguire no be still go Liverpool. Me just the project say I don't see him going there. So now do me I see him. Now today Nigeria self go play. Today now we go know whether Nigeria go go World Cup. I mean Nigeria no go World Cup. So this Benin Republic we need to beat them like at least 3-0. So that we fit enter second because they gap us like maybe 3 goals, like 2 goals difference. So we need to beat them like 3-0 at least. 3-0. If 4-0 gone, even we dey home. So we're supposed to give them rush hour. And you know the plot twist. Their coach now be our former coach. We will get problem with, so we don't sack it, don't pursue. So don't want to get bad blood against us. So don't will carry us some mind. Say, Nigeria, you are not going to any World Cup. You get, which is very, very. Look at ordinary all those small teams. Say for Africa, they go World Cup, can't be weak. Now, I also stumbled upon the statistics where they talk say Estival for the Premier League. Say the guy are like the best winger now. Look at XG, expected goals, expected assists is number 1. You get. Look at all the stats. You get non-penalty, expected goals number 1, cross accuracy number 1, expected assist number. They're a baller. Yeah, they do very, very well for himself, but it is what it is. So by that, Axel sent me the message from one of our sponsors, Movie World Associates and Co. Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 80646422 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. If you are interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the day, I mean, the fact say we don't learn when Odegaard will come back. Yes, Odegaard will come back against Tottenham Hotspur on November 23. Then Noni Madueke is going to come back early November, and Piero Hincapié will come back against Fulham. And with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call Sean and to come your way later in the evening to give the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Not get mouse. All right, guys. Ciao.